Thinking about moving in San Francisco? It's a challenge unlike any other city. Let's start with one number, $239. That's the starting price for a permit just to park your moving truck. And that permit doesn't just cover one parking spot. You'll need to reserve 3 to 4 spots just to fit the truck and its ramp. You have to apply 5 to 10 business days in advance, and then post signs up to 72 hours before you arrive to make it legal. This is just the beginning. We'll show you the physical barriers, hidden costs, and high-stakes risks that make pros indispensable. So, you filed the paperwork. But can your truck even handle the city itself? San Francisco's geography creates a new set of expensive problems. First, the legendary hills. They demand highly skilled drivers to move your belongings safely without damaging the truck or your possessions. Next, the streets are famously narrow, with tight, often impossible turns for standard moving trucks. This isn't a simple suburb. Even if you park, your building is a hurdle. Victorian walk-ups and narrow staircases with tight landings add hours to the job. Then there are building rules. Many HOAs have strict move-in hours and need elevator reservations, causing logistical jams. Every one of these challenges adds hours to your move. And when you're paying by the hour, that time is your money. Here's why that hourly rate balloons. The city's infamous traffic can turn a 15-minute drive into an hour. You pay for that time on the road. But what about fees that appear after the truck arrives? There's one charge, born from SF's parking nightmare, that catches many by surprise. All those regulations and physical barriers mean one thing. You often can't park the truck right at your door. So what happens then? This is where you get hit with a long carry fee. If movers park more than 75 feet away, about 4 car lengths, they charge extra for the distance. The long carry is a double cost. You pay the fee itself, and you pay for the extra time it takes to walk every single item down the block. So, between permits, traffic-inflated hours, and surprise fees like the long carry, the real cost is far beyond a simple hourly rate. Seeing these costs, you might think, I'll just do it myself. But the hidden costs of a DIY move in San Francisco are just as punishing. You're not just renting a truck. You're paying for fuel, insurance, packing supplies, dollies, and potentially lost wages from taking days off work. And there's a cost you can't price: injury. Lifting a sofa down 3 flights of a narrow Victorian staircase is a recipe for disaster without training. So, which is truly more expensive? A professional quote that seems high, or a cheaper DIY attempt with its financial traps and physical risks? When you factor everything in, the value of professional movers becomes clear. They are mitigating risks you might not even know exist. But deciding to hire a professional is only the first step. Choosing the wrong professional can be the most expensive mistake of all. The single biggest trap is choosing a company based only on the lowest price. An unusually low quote isn't a deal. It's a red flag. Lowball offers can lead to day-of-price hikes, or worse. Scammers use a tactic called hostage loading. They won't unload until you pay a massively inflated price. How do you avoid this? Never rely on a phone or online quote. Insist on multiple in-home written estimates from reputable licensed companies. You now see the challenges: city regulations, physical barriers, hidden fees, and potential scams. How does one single solution address all of this? The answer is local expertise. Recall that $239 permit? A local pro knows exactly how to file it and which streets are impossible. Think back to the steep hills and narrow staircases. An experienced local crew has the right-sized truck and equipment to handle them efficiently, saving you hours. And what about that long carry fee? A local professional knows the parking patterns of each neighborhood and plans a strategy to get the truck closer. This is the key insight. In San Francisco, Professional moving isn't an expense. It's insurance against a dozen other, more expensive problems. We've seen the regulatory maze, the physical gauntlet, and the financial traps. Relocating in this city is uniquely hard and demands professional help. There's a reason San Francisco is consistently ranked among the most difficult cities in the country for relocation. When moving, you're basically running a logistical operation. Don't gamble with your money, your belongings, or your peace of mind. Invest in a smooth move by vetting and hiring a reputable local company. Get your in-home estimates, check their licenses, and let the pros handle one of the hardest moves in America.